Hello, hello, everybody. Boy, oh boy, boy, you can't make some of this stuff up that's going on in the world. We made it to Ottawa, safe and sound. Sorry I'm late. I am blessed to have a great PA that's gonna, you know, drive all the way down here and take care of little old me. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. We made it to Ottawa. Hey, Gavin. Hey, Budfowl. Hey, Queen Keith. I dropped the link. Now, this morning when I woke up and went to have breakfast this morning, all that was on the news, and hello, everybody, hello. Now, hold on. I'm going to just show y'all. This is what was going on this morning. Okay? Everybody was talking about the world #1 golfer, Scottie Scheffler, who assaulted a Pope. Allegedly. Well, they got video cam footage. You know, assaulted a police officer. You know, did other things. Now, you know, Scottie, they arrested Scottie Scheffler, let him go, and he was able to make it to the tee. Tee off, whatever it is, because, see, I don't know about sports and stuff. But now, we're going to keep this 100% real. Now, ain't no sense in us trying to sugarcoat this stuff, okay? Because if Scottie Scheffler would have been a man of color, he would have never got off. He would have never been able to tee off. Now, hold on. I'm going to let y'all listen to the video where he says there's a big misunderstanding.
Hi, Tim Jones back for Toyota.
Hold on, y'all. They got the
sales event underway.
They got the commercials.
Here's a sample of how we can save you money. A brand new 2024
The ad. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Died before first responders could get him to the hospital. Nobody else was hurt in that crash. LMPD's traffic unit is investigating. The PGA Championship released this statement today. It says, in part, this is heartbreaking to all of us involved with the PGA Championship. We extend our sincere condolences
Wait a minute, hold on.
to their family and loved ones. We're expecting more from LMPD later today. The incident with Scottie Scheffler happened after police shut down the area to investigate that crash. Now, this video shows his arrest. Police say that Scheffler was driving east to get into the course when he pulled into westbound lanes against traffic. A uniformed Louisville Metro detective stopped the golfer to give him instructions. Police say he refused to comply and then drove off. The arrest report says the officer was dragged to the ground and taken to the hospital for some minor injuries. Scheffler was arrested and charged with assault of a police officer, criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding traffic signals. Here's the thing. Shortly after Scheffler was booked into LMDC, he was out and headed back to Valhalla. In a statement, he shared his side of the story. He claimed he was proceeding as directed by officers, and a big misunderstanding led to the incident. He said he never intended to disregard any of the instructions. Scheffler also expressed his sympathies to the family of the man killed in the accident before his arrest. And after the incident, the PGA delayed play by more than an hour, but shortly after his arrest, Scottie Scheffler was able to tee off, even getting a birdie on his very first hole. Wave Sports Director Kendrick Haskins is live at Valhalla right now with more on how his game has been so far. Hey, Kendrick.
I mean, it's been an amazing situation here this morning. We've been around here in the media center. Everybody's buzzing about it. Dusty Baker joining me. I mean, it's wild because not only was he arrested and booked and the mugshot has already been released, he's back on the course and you talk about compartmentalizing stuff. He's playing well.
Yeah, golf is a mental game, and to have this, I mean, keep in mind, he just had his first child as well. So there's been a lot of emotion over the last few weeks for him. I don't think it really tops this, of course, but to have the emotion of waking up, going to the course, already having a fatality here, and then following with the arrest, just a lot of emotion going on with Scottie, with the folks out here. And on top of that, now he's on hole 16 as we speak, and he's already shooting 5 under. So, you know, you talk about having to play your A game. This is the PGA Championship. You have to play your highest level of golf. And how do you do that when you have this kind of situation to open things up? So obviously a lot on Scottie's shoulders right now. But as far as what we've seen Kendrick out here, the crowd giving him even louder ovations than what he's received before. And I mean, he's making it work.
Yeah, I mean, they say he's 5 under for the tournament. He's only 4 shots back from the leader, Xander Schauffele. He came out, he birdied his first hole. I think he's already has 2 birdies on the day, and he's playing well. He's putting it behind him, but like just being around here amongst the media here in the media center, a lot of shock and surprise about everything that's going on.
Yeah, and it's just been a hectic environment, I would say, for the most part around here, whether you're looking at media members. Obviously, this is the conversation. This is the topic of interest, which is slightly unfortunate considering the PGA Championship is here in Louisville, and this is something that we shouldn't be talking about on day 2 for round 2 of the tournament, but yet here we are today talking about Scottie Scheffler, the best player in golf, and we're not talking about what he's doing on the course at the moment.
I would imagine he would probably wrap up his round around 12:30, 1 o'clock. I would think he would come into the media center. We'll probably hear from him around that time. If we hear from him, we'll bring it to you later today on Wave News at 4, 5, and 6. Back to you.
Dusty, Kendrick, thank you guys so much.
Man, oh man. The hypocrite. The hypocrisy. I dropped the link if anybody want to come up. If that would have been a man of color, he would have never been released. And he would have never been able to tee off. Oh my God, if that would have been Tiger Woods, what would they have did? So, now I wake up, right? And if anybody wants to come up, hey, mouthpiece, come on, my brother. Come on, my brother. Hey, you wobble. Hey, Love and Live Show. Hey, Queen Keith. Hey, Gavin's PSVR, the Bud Fouls. See, do y'all see what I see? So, okay. So, in the course of what, 2 or 3 hours? No. Oh, no. You know what now? We can't let this attention be on Scottie Scheffler, the #1 golfer. Like they held up the whole tournament waiting on him. He was arrested, let go, and able to tee off. Okay? So instead of this being the talk, they couldn't have Scottie Scheffler be the talk today. I mean, they didn't want people saying, oh, wow, they did all of this. What do they do? Oh, check this out. Oh, yeah, we got to find something else for the people to focus on. We can't have them. No, we can't have the people talking about we done let a man who's allegedly disrespected the police, then drug him. He was booked and released and able to tee off. Oh, no. We got to do something. So what do they do? What do they do? Hold on, y'all. Woo! You can't make this up. We cannot make this up. We can't make it up. We can't make it up. You just can't make this stuff up. And it's put right in front of our face. So, what do the people do? What do they do? What do they do? We got to send something in. We got to send in a distraction. Now, I will have to say this video is trigger warning, disturbing things. Now, hold on. Let's see.
New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years after they met in 2005. They parted ways in 2019. Combs' attorney said the decision to settle was in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Ventura declined to comment on the video, but her attorney told CNN The gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. The video hasn't been seen publicly before and comes on the heels of a series of civil lawsuits alleging Combs' involvement in sex trafficking and sexual abuse. Allegations Combs has repeatedly denied. In a December 2023 statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things." CNN has reached out to representatives for Combs for comment.
First of all, you's a sorry man. Any man that puts their hands on a woman, you a sorry man to me. And the way he was doing her. See, I want to know, they had all of this hate for R. Kelly, but where is the hate for P. Diddy? Where is the mute P. Diddy? Where is a big lifetime surviving P. Diddy to show all of these videos where people, will hate him? They're going to say, "Oh, it's horrible. It's terrible. I can't stand him. I don't want to listen to his music." Where is this same energy for P. Diddy that they had for R. Kelly? And then Drake, we got to put him in there. No, get them all. If you hate one, you got to hate them all. See, because y'all are hypocrites. If you hate one, you have to hate them all. If you dislike one, you got to dislike them all. Ain't no excuses, right? Ain't no excuses for Diddy's behavior, Drake's behavior. Oh, no, there was no excuse for R. Kelly's behavior, even though, he had been allegedly molested by the man down the street and his sister. They had no sympathy or compassion. People were saying, "Oh, he should have got the help he need," and everybody need to be sitting in a therapist's chair. Where is this hate, this dislike? So, are we going to wait 15 years? 15 more years now? I mean, what's really going on out here? Where is the mute Drake? Because, like I said, it don't take 30 years to catch a P. It don't take 30 years. So either you all in or you all out. If you did not like R. Kelly, all of the people that dislike R. Kelly and his behavior, I need y'all to have the same energy for Drake, for P. Diddy. What's it gonna be? If y'all want to stop this, and it has to stop at the top. Where is the mute Drake? Where is the mute P. Diddy? I don't care how many artists he discovered. They didn't care nothing about R. Kelly. So why is it taking so long for Drake? For P. Diddy? See, y'all hypocrites is what y'all are. Everybody that was on the internet that was not for R. Kelly was calling him all kind of names. I mean, everything was done to this man. Y'all should be doing it to P. Diddy and Drake. Because check this out. Shoot. Rob looked like an angel compared to some of this stuff. Every person on YouTube that had a channel and you talked about Robert Sylvester Kelly and you felt like he should go to prison for the rest of his life, they should lock him up and throw away the key. Where is that same energy? They distracted us today, of course, by pulling out this video. What was it, 2016, 17? So you couldn't, take take all of the heat off of Scottie Scheffler, the pro golfer. Where is the mute P. Diddy? Where is the mute Drake? Where are all the artists that have worked with them saying they want their songs taken down? They want their songs removed from his catalog. Yes. See, y'all hypocrites, y'all selective outrage folks makes my stomach boil. Because you hypocrites. Where why is there no energy? There's nobody focusing on P. Diddy nor Drake. Yeah, R. Kelly worked with a lot of artists too. They were like, oh, they didn't want to be associated with him. Who was that? Celine Dion. Who else? All those artists that did not want their music played, where they did duets with Robert Sylvester Kelly, but y'all don't have the same energy for Drake, P. Diddy. We looking at videos. You ain't got to wait for no trial now to see the videos or, the alleged videos and, the videos that the alleged victim was supposed to have given. We're looking at videos of a man, a grown man, with a 12, 13, 14-year-old girl in his bed. Hey, Tamika Davis. Yes, they hated Michael Jackson too. Again, all of you people are hypocrites. I have not seen a mute Drake. I have not seen a mute P. Diddy. I have not heard an artist say that I don't want to make any more music with P. Diddy nor Drake. And you got more things out here on Drake and P. Diddy. Makes R. Kelly look like a saint. Hey, Miss B and fam. So all of y'all that want to stop all of this stuff from happening, y'all want all the P's arrested in jail, but you don't have that same energy that you had for R. Kelly. You're a hypocrite. If we want to stop this type of behavior, everybody should be getting the same treatment. Hey, Maritza, Miss B, did I see her? Hey, Mouthpiece, come on, my brother. Love and Live show. Queen Keys, Gavin, I'm okay, Bud Files. I'm going to drop the link. And if anybody wants to come up, like I said, I woke up this morning, I even did a short about the #1 golf player to the music of Kendrick Lamar. They ain't like us. See, he ain't like us. So he was able to be released, arrested, released. And they delayed the golf tournament, waiting on him to come and tee off. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. The blatant discrimination in our face. Oh my God, if that would have been Tiger Woods, what would they have done? Tiger Woods wasn't to golf right. See, y'all, sports is not my area. My family will tell you that. It's not, you know. I wasn't into sports. I'm completely different from everybody in my family. But we're all leaders in our own way. But they were into sports. I was into being at the latest party, a fashion show, trying to go somewhere, head up to Chicago or something. So, you know, this morning I woke up. I made it short because I couldn't believe this man did this to a police officer, was arrested, released, and able to go play golf. You can't make this up. And then I'm on the bus. My phone done died down. We had to drive like an hour. I get here to the hotel, received a call from a friend, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So I charged my phone up. Of course, I had to get unpacked and everything. And to take the focus, take the spotlight off the #1 golf player, Scottie, they find a video from 2016 as a distraction. Now, I'm going to play the video again. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me close these curtains. It's a lot of sun where I'm at. Where I'm sitting at. Hold on. I'm ready to show it to you, Miss B. So everybody, this video is very trigger warning.
New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice.
Hold on. Now y'all know that's a shame. The way he beat her down. That's a shame. But why would you wait? This happened in 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 7 years old. And you pull out this video. You didn't pull it out when he filed the lawsuit. When she filed the lawsuit and won. Y'all pulled it out. So would nobody talk about the golfer? See, y'all got to be aware how they trying to play us.
And attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years after they met in 2005. They parted ways in 2019. Combs' attorney said the decision to settle was in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Ventura declined to comment on the video, but her attorney told CNN the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and
Now hold on, y'all.
There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says
he come out with a towel.
Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura.
Oh Lord, did y'all see that? Hold on.
Lies on the ground,
let's look at that one more time.
Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several.
He come out with a towel wrapped around him. He come out with a towel wrapped around him. This video, they've had this since 2016. Okay. Now see, now I'm going to get into why now. See, this is what I'm saying. Now you want to show the video, and I'm still going to say it's a distraction. So nobody will talk about the golfer. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. You know, we looking at him whoop a woman. You know, any man that puts their hands on a woman, to me, is a BITCHAZZ man. You want to fight a woman. You a PUNK. And he needed his butt beat down by somebody. But see, the way they do stuff makes you mad too. You want to show me a video that's 7 years old on the day that a golfer gets arrested. Arrested, released, and able to tee off. It's been a chaotic morning for the world's #1 golfer.
This morning ahead of the second round of the PGA Championship. According to ESPN's Jeff Darlington, around 5:45 a.m. Friday morning, Scheffler was handcuffed by the Louisville Metro Police outside of Valhalla Golf Club due to a misunderstanding over traffic flow. The PGA Championship's second round was delayed due to a fatal bus crash in the area that backed up traffic for miles. Scheffler was attempting to get to the course and tried to drive on a median to get around the crash scene. Darlington said Scheffler rolled down his window to talk to the officer, who then reached inside the vehicle to open the door, and the officer pulled Scheffler out of the car, placed him in handcuffs, and reportedly said, quote, "He's going to jail." Darlington also said that the situation unfolded very rapidly and very aggressively. Scheffler has been arrested and processed and since been released. He was charged with second-degree assault of a police officer, and he was also charged with third-degree criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding signals from officers directing traffic. He was scheduled to tee off Friday at 10:08 a.m.
Now see, he wanted to do what he wanted to do. You see what I'm saying?
Some people just know that
And so,
is a rape.
by you releasing this video today of P. Diddy, y'all dirty. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. Don't show me no video from 7 years ago to keep us distracted from this pro golfer.
Based on you.
I mean, hey, he did what he wanted to do. He did what he wanted to do. Okay? And this is what I woke up to. And next thing I know, they done shifted And they're showing a video from 7 years ago of P. Diddy not doing the right thing, putting, have physical contact with the woman. No, he should not have done that. But why wasn't the video shown when the lawsuits were filed and settled? Things that make you go, But I'm not going to keep y'all long, because this has been a long day. And to me, to release this video today is to keep us distracted. It was to take the heat off what Scottie Scheffler had done. I ain't no sucker. I might be 61 years old, but I see and I smell BS. You couldn't let them talk about this golfer, because when you think about it, it's like, whoa. Dude done been arrested. He's out and he on the golf course. You can't make this up. Oh, but we got to distract the people. We don't want everybody talking about this now. Hey, I bring it every day. It's a distraction to show a video 7 years old. CNN been had this video, and I want to thank them for allowing me to use the video. I hope they don't strike me, but I think everybody's been using the video. It's disturbing. It really is. To see him come out with a towel wrapped around him to assault a woman. He put hands on her and we saw it. But why today? A distraction. I want to thank you all for joining me today for this video. Of course, the views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the April Showers Network, aka Darling April. And I'm gonna say this: I ain't no sucker. I ain't a stupid woman. I see exactly what y'all did today to keep us, to keep the world, the media. See how they did? They shifted the focus off Scottie to P. Diddy. With Cassie. I gotta make sure I don't say the wrong words. But P. Diddy and Cassie. Trigger warning video. Hey, Amber's Angel Truth. Hey, my girl. So, I'ma show y'all. I made it short this morning because I was up. We had to get up and move to Ottawa, Illinois, which is like 30 miles, close to 40 miles from where we were at, because the racetrack, the Chicagoland Speedway racetrack that is located in Joliet / Elwood had races this weekend. So I woke up to this news of the #1 golfer in the world arrested for assault of a police officer, disobeying orders, because he felt like he had the right to do whatever he wanted to do. He didn't care if there was an accident. He was Scottie Scheffler. I got to make it to tee off. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I'm not going to listen to what the cops are saying. I ain't going to do nothing. I'm going to do what Scottie Scheffler wants to do. So you end up breaking the law, being arrested, and able to go tee off like ain't nothing happened. You can't make this ish up. You cannot make this up. And so to keep us from saying, ain't that something? When you sit back, if this would have been Tiger Woods or any famous person, they would not have held the tournament up waiting on a person who done assaulted a police officer to get out of jail and tee up. You can't make this up. You really can't. And then, so we wouldn't be talking about Scottie and what he did. Oh, let's throw out a 7-year-old video of P. Diddy and Cassie. And again, I'm going to say this. When that lawsuit was settled, they didn't show this video. Well, and but Amber, it's not a comparison. You can't, they're both criminals, okay? Scottie was a criminal. He assaulted a police officer, okay? He assaulted a police officer, did things the Scottie way. And he was arrested, able to walk out of jail and tee off. If that would have been Tiger Woods, any man of color, it wouldn't have never happened. And that's the point I'm trying to make. They both are criminals. They both assaulted somebody. But to keep us from not talking about Scottie, they show us a 7-year-old video of P. Diddy and Cassie. They're both criminals. They both have assaulted someone. And Amber, you and I always talk. And the reality of the people in this world, the messed up way the media controls things, controls your mind. And everybody that will listen to this show, that's in this show, and in the bushes, y'all know doggone well, if that would have been a man of color, they would still be sitting in jail. But since they let this man out, Scottie held, they held the tournament. The tournament was an hour late, waiting on this man to be released to tee off. The nerve of them. You did all of this for a criminal that assaulted a police officer. Say what? A criminal who assaulted a police officer. You're right, you wobble. If it would have been a man of color, they would have shot him. Allegedly. Unalived him. The nerve of them. And then you want to distract us with a 7-year-old video. And again, I'm going to say, yeah, and this is what I'm saying. And you know, I love all people. Okay. I don't discriminate due to race, color, creed, religion, political views. But it's just some things that we have to look at that's blatant. Do you see what I see? It's so blatant now how they do they have a different standard for men of color. The same rules don't apply to men of color. Yeah, and 3-letter agencies. So to keep us distracted and to keep us not talking about Scottie Scheffler hiding in plain sight. You got it. Hold on, I'm going to drop the link. Oh, I'm so glad my girl is back. Amber Angel's Truth is back. Hold on, y'all. I'm dropping the link because we might be on to something tonight. But it ain't nothing to be on because do you see what I see? There you go. I mean, what's so funny about this entire situation is I woke up, y'all. I made a short about this. They not like us. Because I couldn't believe the man had been arrested, released, and was on the golf course. I'm like, are you serious? I made it short. They not like us. And then a couple of hours later, okay, West Coast Bells, do you see what I see? So, you know, they drop a 7-year-old video. Well, we know doggone well P. Diddy would have never settled with that woman because he knew what he had done. He know what he done did. But see, now I'm going to be mad and I'm going to be like, y'all showing this video today? Hold on. Hey,
Hey, girl.
hey,
I miss
she's
you.
back. Ooh, let me shut up.
Hey, look. I guess you knew how to get me back.
I know.
This girl.
What's Bell say? 2020. Do you see what I see?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And see,
This was so funny, Amber. It was so funny. I made a short. Let me show y'all this short. I made a short this morning because I couldn't believe this had happened. Girl, then next thing I know, we getting on the bus, packing, unload, and now they talking about P. Diddy. I said, this ain't nothing but a distraction. Oh, y'all some good ones.
yeah,
Ain't wasn't they good?
let me just say this. Well, hold on.
Okay.
Okay. So, April, since we talk a lot and we talk things out and we a different point of view on things sometimes. So, I couldn't call you because you're doing a show. So
Right.
I said, okay, let's do this. So
Yeah, do it. Because you know I respect you. And whatever you say, I ain't going to be mad at you. I respect your opinion, your viewpoints.
and
Your
respect right back
opinion
at
is,
you.
yeah.
Respect right back at you.
So come
Yeah,
on with it. Give me your perspective.
okay.
This is the Salt and Pepper Show now, y'all.
When
Okay.
I hear my April showers being upset, and then we talking the color comes into play. Now look, think about this. If every time they put a black person up and this crime, and then they come out with a white person with the crime. Now keep that in mind. So there's the black, there's the white. Okay, so then they gonna drive the nail into the coffin by giving the white person the clearance. Then you got the wedge driven firmly in between you and me if we weren't awake. But we're awake, eyes wide open. Do you see what I see? Distraction is not just to I don't know. I haven't looked or heard the whole thing, but on just an instant seeing you upset and yeah, you're right. And it always the white person gets away with this over the black person. And look, the narrative we're finding out more and more every single day, hour by hour. Division is important, and the narrative to keep the black people majority to keep them in control because they are powerful within themselves spiritually, and you have to keep. They cannot let black people have any kind of control because they lose. Now, I'm not talking about all white people losing. I'm talking about the narrative to keep the black people down, and keep them down, keep them in need. And there's more and more rising up and coming up and being independent. They don't want that. Oh, no, no, sir, no, ma'am. No, no. Because if they do that, they have lost complete control of the narrative, of the script, of the control. And if we, as humans and spiritually come together, there's no dividing nobody. But see, only the people that are seeing and see for me to get up, first thing I see is Oprah Showers Live. Okay, so I'm gonna click on you, of course. And I see that or you know what you're saying, and I had to wait a minute and see exactly where is CNN, 3-letter agency? Where are they placing the white person in this? Oh, I see the opponent is the black person. Okay, and that's when they're gonna bring something old on the black person's part, and then they're gonna give the white person a free ticket. That's instant division, instant anger.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to be angry like that, you know. But
Oh,
even
girl, I'm not angry.
but
I'm
see,
I'm, I'm not angry.
but
I just want people to see. Do you
they
see what I see? I'm not
exactly.
angry.
Well, it pisses. Well, I'm angry that they are continue since they've lost the narrative. You know, it's only a little more time
Mhm.
till everybody sees what's really going on. What's going
Yeah.
on, right?
Right.
Money,
What's
money,
going
money.
on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and money, 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 money,
Money. Money, money, money,
evil,
money. Money.
evil,
Some
evil,
people
evil.
got to have it. Hey, some
They,
people really need it.
yeah,
Ow. Yeah.
they will steal from their brother and kill their own mother, or steal from the mother, kill their own brother. You can't even walk in the streets. All that stuff, all of it coming back in play. Well, it never really left. See, it never really left. When they started bringing in the
Hey,
wars,
brother Tim. Yeah. Yeah. Keep going.
the world's so ugly right now. I cried. Look, I'm gonna tell you something real silly that I dreamed last night. And
Okay.
what I dreamed is it? I dreamed that an officer, a female police officer, for some reason in the dream had pulled me and my son over, right? And I got out of the car, and
Mm-hmm.
he told my son to get out of the car, but she told him to climb out the passenger side, right? I
Mm-hmm.
didn't understand, right? And I just
Mm-hmm.
realized that what does it come to when another human has to go and tell another human, you know, I'm going to kill you if you make the wrong body move. Your spirit's going straight, leaving your body if you make the wrong move. We shouldn't even be in that position in life. We should be at peace. I'm trying to get this cigarette out of this
Girl,
bag.
if that would have been a man of color that
Yeah,
assaulted a police officer, we would have not, he would have been unalive right there.
yeah, you're right. Exactly right. You know, hey, when the
Yeah.
truth is there, uh, a fool would deny the truth in the face, and that goes for all humans that deny. The people are under strong delusion right now. You know it. Things are shifting, and people are not seeing this for what it is, and not just what you're pointing out, but you just showed the wedge of how the new wedge today is this Scottie guy and P Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Something the white man did recently, and then something the black man did 7 years ago. Hey, what's going to be the wedge tomorrow?
Yeah.
Somewhere, some black man got arrested for assaulting a police officer and went on about his business. But you think they're going to talk about that? No. I'm not saying it factually, but I'm just saying to notice it's always a black person or white person, and the white person always getting away with it. I know
Mm-hmm.
some white people ain't getting away with nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't getting away with nothing. Try that in Carrollton. No sir, no ma'am. Of course, I'm moving from here, so it don't matter. You know, I'm
Yeah.
at my son's house.
Mm-hmm.
Shifting with you, but you under a bad shift. You with a bunch
Yeah.
of strangers you don't know, really, going 30 miles off course from your comfort zone. I feel for you so
Mm-hmm.
much.
What's not true, Tim? Tim, You know you my brother and I respect you. But baby, you gotta look at things. Oh, okay, that's your opinion. So that's fine. I
Yeah.
respect your opinion. But Tim, if you look at the stats, my brother, because see, we all brothers and sisters, no matter what. We all
Yeah.
connected.
In reality, yes. The reality.
Oh, he says he think you can go either way. Well, Tim, it's like this. The point that we're making, that I'm making, is a golf player, the number one golf player in the world,
Mm-hmm.
assaulted a police officer, did what he wanted to do,
And got away with it.
and got away with it. He
Yep.
got arrested, okay? Released. They held the tournament up. Hold on. Let me play some video. Hold on, Tim.
Calm
I
down.
want you to just.
Not you, him. Calm down. Calm right
Oh
down.
no. Oh no. I'm not upset. I'm getting ready to
No,
play the video
I'm talking
and
about
run
you.
outside. It's just I'm working with two phones, so I have to talk louder because I couldn't get the tablet. Hold on.
April, I wasn't talking about you calming down, sweetie.
Oh,
I
okay.
completely got you. I completely got you. I got
Okay.
you. I feel
Now,
right with you on it.
now hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm working with two devices.
Hey, you're doing better
Cause
not to.
girl,
Uh-uh.
hold on, Tim. Don't you go nowhere.
The narrative is to divide. It's always going to be a black and white issue that they put up front to distract the dismantling of the evil cabal we're under. We're coming out from under it. It's being dismantled, but they're trying to keep us divided for power. That's their last straw. They don't have any more power. They're not going to win. God wins.
Okay, why is it taking so long for this video to load?
Well, I don't know. All I know is I can't work with two devices.
I know, hold on, y'all, because I got two devices. Because I'm trying to just, you know, I started the Truth Radio, and all the information I wanted to give is what I thought was the truth until I learned how the media works.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
hold on, y'all. Hold on.
They
Hold
can
on.
control that narrative.
Here we go.
Picture a point of sale.
Hold on, that's
all
the
the right notes.
that's
POS that
an
helps
ad.
you your essential data.
So this is the Kentucky governor,
And increase profit.
Louisville mayor react to Scottie
More restaurants
Scheffler arrest and a pedestrian death.
streamline
Somebody had died. He didn't even care.
all in one
What?
platform. Spot on. Isn't just
Sorry. He's a dog.
Hold on.
The world's
Listen.
top-ranked golfer arriving at round 2 of the PGA Championship after being arrested, booked, and released from jail. Scottie Scheffler was filmed being taken away in handcuffs this morning after police say he didn't follow their instructions while trying to drive around a traffic jam. Welcome to a brand new hour of America's Newsroom. I'm Dana Perino, and I think it's safe to say he did not think his day would go this way.
I would agree with that. Apparently, he's scheduled to tee off in about 20 minutes to a major tournament there in Louisville. I'm Bill Hemmer. Good morning, everybody. This is the video. This is the moment before dawn in Louisville, Kentucky, on the east side of town.
Guys, Guys,
Oh shoot, hold on.
I'm back. I'm back.
Wait a
So
minute.
that's the Masters
Hold on.
champion.
I gotta start that back over because I gotta remove this. Dang it, hold on, y'all.
After a deadly bus crash outside the club hosting the tournament killed a person who was working for one of the vendors for the tournament. So Scheffler now faces
Wait a
number
minute,
of
y'all.
charges, including
Hold on.
second-degree assault of a
Traffic jam. Welcome to a brand new hour of America's Newsroom. I'm Dana Perino, and I think it's safe to say he did not think his day would go this way.
I would agree with that. Apparently, he's scheduled to tee off in about 20 minutes to a major tournament there in Louisville. I'm Bill Hemmer. Good morning, everybody. This is the video. This is the moment before dawn in Louisville, Kentucky, on the east side of town.
Guys. Back up. I'm back.
So that's the Masters champion being detained while trying to make his morning tea time. Traffic was shut down after a deadly bus crash outside the club hosting the tournament killed a person who was working for one of the vendors for the tournament. So Scheffler now faces a number of charges, including second-degree assault of a police officer. That's a felony. Scheffler just put out a statement saying that it was a chaotic situation that led to a big misunderstanding. Jonathan Seri picks up the story. He's there live in Atlanta now with more. Jonathan, what can we piece together? Hello.
Hi there, Bill. Yeah, in that statement, Scottie Scheffler saying he was trying to follow police officers' instructions. The whole thing, a big misunderstanding. He was detained this morning while attempting to navigate his way through the traffic that had developed outside of the PGA Championship at the Valhalla Golf Club in Louisville, Kentucky. Police were directing traffic around that fatal accident in a tournament traffic lane where a bus had struck a pedestrian earlier in the morning. ESPN reports Scheffler drove past an officer who grabbed onto the car before it came to a stop at the entrance to Valhalla. ESPN reporter Jeff Darlington posted on X, the police officer then began to scream at Scheffler to get out of the car. When Scheffler exited the vehicle, the officer shoved Scheffler against the car and immediately placed him in handcuffs. Scheffler was arrested and booked, his mugshot taken wearing an orange jumpsuit. He faces charges of second-degree assaulting a police officer, third-degree criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding traffic signals. The incident comes on the heels of his second Masters title and the recent birth of his first child, clearly not what he was expecting this morning. In that statement that he issued on his Instagram account, Scheffler said that he was trying to obey police instructions and trying to do what he was asked. He says, "I never intended to disregard any of the instructions. I am hopeful to put this to the side and focus on golf today." Bill and Dana, back to you.
All of this unfortunate coming out of the tournament. Thank you, Jonathan Seri, with that in Atlanta. We do have a statement, Dana. This is from Scheffler to the ESPN reporter Jeff Darlington, who was the reporter with the camera there. Right, here we go. "This morning I was proceeding as directed by police officers. It was a very chaotic situation, understandably so, considering the tragic accident that occurred earlier. And there was a big misunderstanding of what I thought was I was being asked to do. I never intended to disregard any of the instructions. I'm hopeful to put this to the side and focus on golf today. Of course, all of us involved in the tournament express our deepest sympathies to the family of the man who passed away in the earlier accident this morning. It truly puts everything in perspective." And
It's a great statement.
yeah.
It's a great statement. Sounds like from the heart, and also it's quick. It's out there.
Wow, look
That
at
is
that.
true.
You know, they're giving him kudos, a great statement and everything.
Yeah, that is a
great statement, and you just did what the hell you wanted to do.
he did exactly what he wanted to do,
He
and
did exactly what he wanted to do.
we need
What
to
he
think
did. Yeah.
yeah, it's dead wrong. And,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
you know how many people, April, that are out there that aren't awake and they see this and they immediately fall for the hook and they get on the line and they sunk. The Bible, it just that there is no they're making it so hard. These news outlets putting out this bull crap. Now that man he shouldn't even be on the news. He should be in jail and just not even no attention brought to him at all.
I mean, bro, they held up the tournament for the man to get out of jail.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong.
They held up the tournament for an hour and a half. He was able to go tee off or whatever that means.
You see, that makes it look more important. More importantly here, this guy, the tournament should have been canceled. You know, we see it's an injustice and it's an insult. It's an insult. And to override and distract and we got to stay wide awake and stay focused, laser focused on everything that the news outlets are putting out. Remember, there's a reason behind every single one of it, and then you got to analyze it, break it down, and use your what do they call it? Use your discernment and look at what the real narrative is, and it's division. It's division, and tomorrow it'll be another black and white crime that one committed and the other one committed, and the injustice will be done to the black person almost every single time. That now they can focus on, like, turn it around, and I'm sure they can find a white person that did what Diddy did, and then a black person that did what this guy did, and turn it around. But they're not going to do that. They're going to control the narrative to what suits their purpose.
Yeah,
and
I mean, that video is from 2016. Now, when you remember, Cassie filed the lawsuit.
Yes.
And they settled. Why didn't you show the video then? You wait until this day to release this disturbing video of him.
To distract, like you said. Distract.
Yeah. Distract.
Distract from what? What is the distraction
you're right.
from?
It's all fake news. It really is.
Yeah, fake news. I see his title is that person's ultra mega patriot for life. If you would uphold your title, you know for a fact the narrative is fake as hell. They show you this. Look over here because we don't want you to see what's really going on. And what's really going on is, and not to get off the subject, but it falls in line with that. What's really going on is they don't want people that are asleep to wake up because, hey, they've already lost. They just don't. They just a slithering snake with its head cut off, moving around, trying to survive, and to keep people divided means we're not united. And if we don't stand together, we fall. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. So the distraction is the dying snake. They don't want you to know. They don't want everybody to know the truth, because the truth is nothing in comparison to what the Diddy and this dude is. Nothing in comparison to their crime. The do-dirties.
Yeah. Robert is asking me, do you think that the sentence that's been given is fair for R. Kelly? No. No. If it would have just been, if you wouldn't have had enablers, everybody should be in jail with him.
All of
including the parents that groomed their girls to go with him, to be with them, that was part of it. So no, it would never be a fair sentence to me, because he should not be sitting in jail by himself.
I agree.
And that's what I tell people. And that didn't send a message.
You know, April, I
That
think,
didn't send a message because if they would have locked everybody up, starting with Aaliyah's mama,
yep,
okay, uh, it's so much to his case. But note all of them, from Aaliyah's parents to Rashonda Landfair's parents to Demetrius Smith.
they
I
all
mean,
guilty too.
the case, it was so deep, and they played on him. And
You know, April, what they did is they sex trafficked them girls to
mhm,
him. See,
yeah,
that that in itself is a crime against humanity.
mhm, yeah.
So
I'm
they
gonna drop the link if anybody wants to come up.
why are they not in jail along with him?
And that's what I tell people. The sentence would never be fair to me because
Mm,
you didn't send a message. You will send a message when everybody's locked up.
that's right. That's
And
right.
see, even even with this Cassie and P. Diddy, even when you look at Kamora Lee and Russell Simmons, now, you know, y'all know I keep it 100, okay?
Yeah.
I ain't getting ready to sugarcoat nothing.
No.
You helpers know what you was looking for when
Mm,
y'all got with them. Y'all was willing to do anything to be in the limelight. And it's so unfortunate. And I've had to face some facts too. You know, they get them hooked on drugs and everything to
yeah.
make them do this stuff.
Control.
Allegedly, you know, they get them hooked on the drugs and all of this. But
Control.
going in, you getting with a man that's old enough to be with your daddy. You looking for a sugar daddy, a come up, or anything else. So you going in, it ain't with love. So it's
No.
already messed up right there. So
Exactly.
no, it's never, the relationship will never be right. Cause everybody went in with their own different intentions.
Their own agendas.
Yeah.
It's dirty. It's
No,
money.
Yuwaba, he was allegedly molested by the neighbor and allegedly molested. The sister molested him and his brothers.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
So what happened with that?
Yes.
What happened with
Yes.
that? We in a sick
I
ass
mean,
world. Use my language.
he was abused. Some people, when abuse is all you know,
Right.
and that's what I was saying. You know, they had all the outrage for R. Kelly, but I'm not seeing that same stuff for P. Diddy or Drake.
Oh, it's coming though, girl. You wait and see.
Well,
It's
they should be right now.
It's
I
coming.
ain't seen nobody say mute their music. If they want to stop this mess and stop this sickness,
It's a sickness. They sick. They sick.
I mean, it's a sickness. Okay. And if they want to stop this, we got to treat them all the same. Nobody should get a pass.
Serve justice. Justice needs to be served equally among whatever color you are. It don't matter. You do the crime, you do the time. I don't care what color you are. See, but see, I've got faith that it's turning around, but
Mm.
people, you know, they distract him from the turnaround. They distract them from the shift that's taking place. When all of the world stand up against the crimes against humanity, hey, it's coming. It's not the storm is upon us, and God's wrath. Hey, they're all going to answer for what they've done, including those people that aren't in jail beside R. Kelly. They got it coming. They just don't know it yet. You watch, because God is just. You don't harm his children. You don't. You know, they say you might as well throw a rock around your neck and jump in the lake than harm one of his kids. And them underage girls, yeah, okay. When I was that age back then, underage was it. You know, it wasn't a thing because people weren't privy to what was really going on with these older men and these younger girls. I didn't think anything about when I was young dating a 30-year-old man. But how wrong is that? That's sick. It's an approved sickness over generations. And as long as it's not in your backyard, it's not in your house, you're willing to go the other way because you're not willing to face the pain and the ugliness. People don't want to see no ugliness. But justice has to be served equally and without partiality. You know, all these crooked judges sitting on the benches and, you know, doing just dirty. They not serving no justice. They serving the left. They serving the evil, wicked, just low vibrating individuals. They just sick. And we're being dismantled. I'm going off track. I'm sorry. But, you know,
it's okay.
R. Kelly, okay, he's the sacrifice of that situation. But you know what? It's going to come around full circle. And every one of those people you named that had anything to do with that, it's going to come back. It's coming back. It's going to come full circle.
Mm-hmm.
First, he's got to do his time so they can have to serve their time too. He has to do it because if he doesn't, the rest of them get away that were involved. So somebody got to be the first to fall.
Like I said, you know, on the documentary that they did, you find out that the main people that was in the documentary surviving R. Kelly, they knew where their daughter was at the whole time. They lied. They sent their daughter to him. See, that's the stuff. That's why I say,
That's sex trafficking. That's trafficking. Their own daughter. They should go to prison.
They should be in jail. But, you know, since there's no law, there's no law for pimping out your kids.
Man, oh my God. See, I can't relate. I can't even get with that. I can't cover. I can't make no excuses. That's dead ass wrong. Oh, well, you know, she was dealing with it. You are wrong for doing your young child. I'm saying 17, you still young. You still new. And yeah, you know this and this, but, and okay, you enticed your child to go along with it for money, fame. See, that's where the sickness falls in. They didn't
care. They didn't care about his mindset. They took a evaluation. They know he has a mind of a 15-year-old and all of this different kind of stuff. They know that. They know that. They know that. It's all in the pre-sentencing reports. You know, you even had the mama say, oh, have him take you. What did she say? Take him somewhere to the movie or the show. You know he a little slow.
Oh my God.
So they had already studied him. See, that's the things that make me mad. But then everybody, you know, they're a psychiatrist. They have a degree. And, you know, they say he should have got the help he needed. I'm like, regular people don't get the help they need.
No, not at all. The ball is being dropped. The ball has always been dropped. but the ball can continue to be dropped. It cannot. I mean, people got to wake the hell up and stand down and stand up for righteousness, stand up for justice, stand up for the innocent. It's not normal. You get abused and abused, and you think that's the normal because you don't know nothing else.
When
And
abuse is all you know.
then
And
the
see,
people that did that is the ones that need to be. Hey man, they need death sentence as far as I'm concerned because they ruined another human's mind and life. Life is not supposed to be that way. I, I'm for the death penalty.
well,
I'm
you know, Amber, I was saying earlier. Now all of this stuff is coming out about Drake. I mean, Drake. They got videos of him where there's like a 13 or 14-year-old girl
oh
in,
no.
in his bed. I mean, all of this stuff been out here. But my thing is now, so we want all of this stuff to stop, right?
Yes.
All of this P behavior, okay? But we can't pick and choose. They
No.
all need to be put in the same category. You know, I have not seen no mute Drake, no mute P. Diddy. I ain't heard no stars say they wasn't gonna work with neither one of them. I tell people all of the energy that you have for R. Kelly. I need to see that same energy for
Yeah.
Drake and P. Diddy. See, we're
100%.
hypocrites. And I need you to keep talking. I got to go downstairs. I got to go get me some coffee. Keep
Okay.
talking, Amber. Did
Okay.
anybody else want to come up? Because I'm going to be going. I got to go downstairs and get me some coffee. Put a pot of, so I can drink me some coffee. Did anybody want to come up for like about 5 to 7 minutes? Amber, you got the show then. Keep talking. I'll be back. I'm going to get coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah,
See,
you got the show.
I'll just talk about something personal that's like
Yeah.
related to it.
Okay.
So, when I was
And
young,
anybody, I need y'all to respect Amber. You know, if anybody disrespects Amber, block them. Thank you. Hold on. Let me find my room key. Okay. So I just wanted to make that clear. I got your Waba Gigi Poor. I got some mods in here. If they
okay,
disrespect her, block them. Okay. I'll be right back.
I can't see the chat, and I see. Hey, GJ34. It's been a while. I've had a rough 2.5 months. My mama finally passed away a few days ago, and so I'm trying to get my mind together. I lost more than my mama. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. I see you say, well, according to somewhere, it's a crime under Penal Code 266 PC to entice a child into prostitution, which is a form of human trafficking. Human trafficking is also pimping. Okay, see, back in the day, you can see movies like Shaft and all that. You got all them prostitutes out on the corner, and then you got the pimp, and he gonna slap the prostitute around. That was human trafficking then. They called it pimping. They even had glorified with songs and stuff. Pimping ain't easy. Oh, I guess it ain't when you got some women that don't want to do some of the dirty things that these men want to do with them. And why do they leave their wife or their girlfriend and go into the human trafficking zone and do some nasty, dirty deeds to some underage children or an adult women? It's human trafficking. It's the more acceptable phrase is pimping. You don't hear it called pimping anymore because that glorification of that's coming to an end. And so A lot of people like to think that human trafficking means against your will. Well, you can get someone on hooked on drugs where you can control them and you can manipulate them and you take all their money and you give them a little bit. But see, most women, they don't need someone to traffic them. They can go out and sell their body all on their own. See, that's a whole different ballgame. But the human trafficking involves high end player, well, people above, they got the handlers below, getting the young people, and it's not just children and women. There's men that are human trafficked. Human trafficking is not just sex. It's for body parts. It's for like organs, organ donating. It's like for all kinds of things. Bondage, slavery. They got young kids working in these slaughterhouses. That's human trafficking. They're trafficking anything where a human is being moved around for a money, a profit, and controlled and against their will. And they can't do, they're not free. Freedom is the thing that is priceless. And you know what my price is? I'm priceless. I can't be bought. And see, that's the difference. I used to have a price, but priceless means you're not for sale. And these people that have gone in and been, look, man, we've lost so many people to the human trafficking, and the world is not really ready for what's coming out. They slow dripping it as to control the population, because if they just come out with it, a lot of people are not going to be able to swallow that pill. A lot of people are going to reject the truth. A lot of people are going to lose their freaking minds, and they're not gonna. It's going to be so ugly. Even the people that are awake, with not woke but awake. See, woke is different than being awake. Woke is a state of like you just woke up. You're not really sure what's going on, but when you're awake, you know what's going on, and it doesn't mean that you know what you know everything, but you cannot deny the facts, the truth. And then when you see it for yourself in your life going on around you, how can you turn a blind eye? See something, say something. And the reason they make people feel, oh, you a narc, you a squeal, you tell on this, tell on that. Well, I think if you're doing things to other humans that is just disgraceful, just disgusting, and very painful to see. You deserve death penalty. Cruelty to animals, but cruelty to humans? Come on now. So I'm just talking, but my heart bleeds. What I just went through with my mother, my sisters had no compassion whatsoever. Not wanting to give my mother pain meds because you want to talk to her. That was cruel and inhumane. I said give her the morphine. When they decided to give her the morphine, the day before she passed away. Oh my God. So my mom suffered. They deserve whatever's coming for them, because they got to answer to God for their selfishness. When you let other people suffer, when you could have had a play in the outcome not to be bad, you see the person next door beating the shit out of their kids beyond what that is discipline. You don't say nothing. You don't say anything. Hey, I can't get into the ugliness. I just am so awake on it that I see something, say something. If somebody had said something in my situation as a child, maybe I would have turned out different, had a different view. But I can't go there. I can't. If you fondled one of my children, look. I know God is the one that's supposed to get the. See, I can't even think straight now thinking about that stuff. But if you do something against a child, and you know something that a woman will stay with a sorry ass man that he knows touch his daughter, touch her daughter. Say I had a young daughter and my boyfriend touched my young daughter. Yet I love him so much and I'm so desperate and self-seeking that don't want to be alone, that I'm going to continue to overlook him doing that to my daughter. She's a sick bitch just as well as the man. You condone that for your own selfish reasons. So you are literally not human trafficking, but you pimping out your daughter for free to a man for a man's love. It's just an example, y'all. I'm just speaking because April is taking a long time getting her coffee. But anyway, GJ Triple, see, I can't see chat, so I can't say nothing. But if somebody put the question up where I can read, if you got a question or want to ask me anything, help me along with this, post it up, GJ34, and I can respond. Otherwise, I'm in dead air talking, rattling off. I lost all my roosters, had to give up all my chickens, all my roosters, all my animals. I'm now having to relocate because my sisters are evil. You know, I'm not sticking around for. After I saw what they were capable of doing to my mother, withholding something that she needed on her deathbed, and they didn't want to do that, and they got it out for me because I was trying to help my mom, and she was asking, "Help me, please help me," and my sister had the nerve to tell me it was so bad. The other night, I went out on the porch. I couldn't stand it. I'm like, see, because I brought my mama home. And for 9 days, I was there, day in and day out, changing my mama, taking care of my mama, rolling my mama over by myself. Until my sister, one of them, decided she gonna come and try to help. But see, I had a wedding. My son my son got married, and they said, "Go on to the wedding. We'll take care of mom." Then I find out because we had set cameras up. That's a whole different story. To watch over my mom and the medications, make sure nobody did anything with the drugs, and hey, when I came back the next day, hey, my mama, she didn't have a bed sheet under her. She didn't have a pool sheet, is what they call a pool sheet under her. She was in agony. And they're like, "We got to go." As soon as I got there, they left. They left me with my mom in disarray and just inhumane. There's no other way for me to look at it. And so and my sister said, "You have no idea what's in store for you." I said, "Oh, okay." So I left, and I left them to it. I said, "If you want to take her off the drugs and you want to talk to her, you want to get her off the pain meds long enough for you to talk to her, that's selfish." See, people are selfish. They only are there's people in this world that are only in for themselves. They don't give a damn about nobody else. They only think of themselves. They're not thinking about you. And they're smiling in your face. And then when something happens, oh, the ugly comes out, y'all. Hey, I cannot let them steal my joy and my high vibration and keep me down no further. It's been a long 10 weeks, and this is my first time that I've been able to speak at all. It's but anyway, April, I'm glad you're back because
Yep, I'm back, honey. And what I did is, because they got coffee downstairs and they got the good creamers. So I asked her, could I just bring some creamers and sugar to my room and then I
Yeah,
can make coffee in my room.
that's
Yeah,
right. Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
That's right. Hey, look, get you a collection going. You ain't got to go out there and be around other people that you don't know.
Oh, yeah.
See, I can't see chat, so whatever anybody said besides what you did,
Okay, I'm putting it up now. Well, we saw where he said it's a crime under the Penal Code 266 to entice a child into prostitution. And
are you
that's what
muted?
I said. All of them parents that sent their kids to him and you knew that they were underage, you sex trafficked your kid.
Yeah.
And no deal should have been made.
Mm,
Everybody should have been went down. Um, okay, Uwaba says his voice need to rest, psychiatric treatment. Yes, it's an intercourse slave. It's also human trafficking. Yeah, I mean, anytime, you pimp your child out, there needs to be repercussions. You got girls that's calling DCFS on other women because they with a new boyfriend and stuff, and they'll try to take their kids. But here you've got parents that's been sex trafficking their kids, and nothing happens to them. No, no.
hey, April.
Mhm,
Now, listen to this. Think about this for a minute. So, as we see everything unfolding, why
mhm.
do you see what I see? Now, think about R. Kelly again. Why did he go to jail? Nobody else did. Look, listen, he took the fall to cover up something bigger. Probably a whole ring of a whole sex ring and trafficking group. And he was the sacrifice. He took the downfall. So they look over here at R. Kelly in jail, but don't look over here where we got a whole lot of other shit going on.
Mhm.
Think about that now. Think about that for a minute. That was a cover up of some sort. We will find out in the future what the cover up really was. Hmm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, he just a sacrifice. He took the fall. The judge and everything probably in on a whole ring of bull crap. He approved of
Yeah.
that stuff. So why is he gonna you know what I'm saying? He
Mhm.
let all them other people go free when they should be in jail right alongside of him. But
Mhm.
they take him, lock him up, and let them continue. And they probably paid him good money to look the
Yeah.
other way. Look the other way. Because guess what? We can get you, my daughter get with you. You can do what you want with her. You know what I'm saying? It's dirty pool all the way.
Mhm.
I'm just being just broaden the perspective of the scope of it all. So R. Kelly, if nobody else went to jail except him, that's a sheer he's a sacrifice, a cover up for a cover up. We'll find
Mhm.
out. We'll find out. And like you said, with his mental capacity, oh yeah, he was the slaughter. So they wouldn't have to be exposed for a much bigger scenario that we have no idea. It just looks that way to me. And I really haven't studied the R. Kelly thing like you. It wasn't personal. Family member with your mother, personal friend. See, so I'm on the outside looking, and this is what I see. Okay, yeah, okay, he's not innocent, but neither are they. That let's get that perfectly clear. He's not innocent, but neither are they. And the judge that overlooked their participation, he guilty too.
Mhm.
They all
Yeah, the
guilty.
government, everybody. And then they act like it took them 30 years to catch him. Well, what I'm
Wow.
saying right now to people, so with everything, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, with everything that has come out with
April.
Drake. Yeah, hold
Okay.
on.
I'm thirsty. I'm getting something to drink out the fridge.
Okay,
That's some good sweet tea.
that's
April.
what. Yes. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah, keep talking. Keep talking.
Oh God. Lord, I
Okay.
can't do it. Now my throat's sore. I'm just kidding. I miss everybody. I miss everybody.
Oh, we miss you.
I don't miss them do dirties. No sir, no ma'am.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go get me a cigarette. That's what I'm gonna do. But
Okay. All
look,
right.
there were a few times. I mean, I didn't get no sleep for like 11 days. You know, I was up all day and night. You know, the nurse. I'm just gonna say, I wore myself to further than I thought. You know, and I kept telling myself, you know, if I don't do this, you know, it won't get done, right? Because one of my sisters is null and void in her brain. I'm just gonna be honest. She's null and void. She can't even she can't even get herself to go out the house or take a shower. How you gonna come help me take care of mama? You ain't been around for 6 months and you live right around the corner. Mama takes a fall, you gonna come and try to play rescue. I gotta look at that. I gotta analyze that. What's involved there? Pain meds, morphine, methadone, Percocet, Xanax, Ativan. Who don't want that? Who likes pain pills? So look, I wasn't thinking clear. I'm I'm
Hmm.
in, I'm not wanting none of that stuff. But my
Yeah.
sisters were my sister accused me of something that took place, and it really didn't happen the way she said it. So I called my son. He come and put cameras up. He said, "We're not gonna have none of that." He said, "And Mama, you keep them drugs right there on that counter, right there on that camera." And see, so only one person, and I was a primary caregiver, supposed to be giving her the medication. Come to find out, they accusing me. They didn't want to allegedly give her something because they didn't want to open it up for me to get into it. How sick and selfish and evil is that? To do that to
Yeah.
your mom, that's just an excuse for being a sorry, self-centered. I don't get it. I don't get it, April. No, sir. No, I don't get it. You warned me. You warned me. And it was worse than what you said it would be. I mean, I couldn't even imagine what you were talking about. And then when I got in the middle of the issues, I'm like, damn, man. And I couldn't even bring myself to call you. I couldn't bring myself to go online on any shows and speak. I was speechless until today. Well, actually, last night when I finally called you, it'd been a long time, but I wasn't ready. I was speechless. My throat was locked up. I couldn't talk. You know what I'm saying? But it shined a light on some other evil, just other evil I wasn't aware of, right in front of my face. My own siblings turned against me. I don't understand it, and I'm not hurt, and I ain't sad about it because God will move you to a better place. And April done left me up here on her show by myself, y'all. But I'm gonna smoke this cigarette. Now I cannot see the the feed at all. April, look, girl, you better come back up now. Come on. She's leaving me hanging. But I said what I had to say about that, and so the funeral is Monday, and I did some research because it's so painful. I don't believe that I could go there. One of my sons is telling me, "Mama, you got to go," and the other one saying, "Mama, you don't got to go. You don't have to go because I know what's in store for me." See, and I don't feel that it's fair to do that at my mama's funeral, and I really don't want to be pressed to respond back to their negativity because that's low vibration right there. And I'm trying to keep my place and keep my peace. So I don't know. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about not attending your own mother's funeral? You look it up. Is it wrong not to go to your mother's funeral? And it will tell you that that is a choice. And if it will keep disruption and animosity down, then you should stay away. And I can live with that because I told my mama I wasn't going to come visit her grave. I said, I didn't visit dad's. I said, that's a shell in the ground. I don't feel like standing over the ground. When you are spiritually with me, why do I have to go out to an open field full of dead people, literally, respectfully, a graveyard, and stand there? It's just, I don't get that. I think I like the old style, like some Indians or Africans, somebody somewhere in another country. They'll build a thing out of straw, and they'll put the body on it, light it on fire, and push it out to sea. Push it out across the river or the pond. That seems more better to me. April showers. Let's see. I just can't see consent. Isn't that the same thing? Oh, that was for GJ34. He probably already answered that in chat. Look, April, this is not right. You doing this to me, girl. She done left me up here all by myself. Anyway, so she been live for 1 hour 56 minutes or 57 seconds. No, almost 2 hours. So I don't know if she wants to end the show, what she's doing. I don't know. But anyway, I love you guys. I don't know who everybody is. I've been away for a while, so I'm not up to par on who is who. Yigwab, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Your name, Yigwaba. If I heard April right, that you went through some abuse as a child, and maybe not as a child. You don't have to be a child to be abused. I just watched elderly abuse by my own sisters. I never thought I'd see that. People aren't good to each other. You know, we are being judged daily, hourly, and you will answer for everything sometime in your future. So y'all be careful how you treat each other, and don't take advantage of nobody, even if you can. And don't.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, I'm glad, because I was about to.
No, don't. You know, I told you. See, something going on with the with this internet here. I was connected to the hotel. Six Bowls is back. You said that video is wow. That's all I have to say here. I done played the video. If anybody wants me to play it again, let me know. It was wild. I mean, it showed him come out with just a towel wrapped around his behind and, you know, putting hands on a woman. That was awful. But that happened 7 years ago. They didn't release that video when the lawsuit was settled. That's all I have to say about it. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. I was just muted.
Okay. Yawaba says he thinks you should go, but just sit away from the family. I probably would sit outside of the church but try to make it before anyone so you can view the body.
Yeah,
And that
it,
might be what you have to do. Yeah,
well, see, I don't. It's only family,
yeah.
you know. And, I went up there the other day to the funeral home while they were making all the arrangements and stuff. They didn't let me say. I mean, I could have said something. My sister that wouldn't give her the pain meds turned around and said, "I don't know, Steph. Hold on." She said, "I don't know, Steph. Do you agree? Do you think pink will work?" And I just shrugged my shoulders because I'm not getting into it. I don't want to be provoked.
Yeah.
Which she physically attacked me uh the week before my mama passed. She physically attacked me. She grabbed that bag of medications and ripped it open right there on camera too. I'm like, oh, I got to go. I just let her have the bag and I left. She goes, yeah, everybody knows how you just ran away. Bitch, I didn't run away. I could have stood there and I told her. I said, I'm not gonna say what I said, but I was gonna kick her I was gonna punch her in the face with my foot. Let's put it that way. I said,
Yeah.
you back up, back up, and she said, yeah, you're real good for kicking people. I was like, don't keep on. So I had to walk away. She's telling everybody I ran because I couldn't handle it. I shouldn't be subjected to that. Mama's right there, laying in the bed, and you tell me I need to calm down, and you attack me physically to grab a bag of drugs. Who's really sick? And so I think that I'll go, and I was gonna speak. I have something wrote out that I was gonna speak, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. So I just will go. But both of my sons are pallbearers, and I'm not gonna walk away and leave them there.
Right.
But we made a pact that we will go. They will pallbear, and I'm not gonna speak. I don't have to speak to I don't have to just because somebody speaks to you, you are not entitled to have to speak back. So I can keep silent.
Yeah.
That would be the best bet, just to stay silent. And they said they won't say anything either. But after it's all said and done,
Yeah.
yeah, these things are horrible, man. I can't believe how vicious people get.
Well,
I
I
don't.
told you death and funerals, especially death, um, dealing with siblings. You got the ones that's gonna come that ain't never did nothing and act like they've been the best child. Yeah, it's something else. It's truly something else. And everybody, they love mama now. You
Yeah.
know, they love mama. Mama getting ready to leave. Now you love her.
Yeah.
You know, now you want to come up with the best solutions. You ain't came to visit, ain't called or nothing. But
Yep.
now that she's getting ready, she's been put on hospice. Now you want to act like you the world's best child. And
Exactly.
that's usually what happens with siblings and dealing with one of the parents that is passing. Hold on, who do we have here?
Uh
Oh, nobody. I guess that was maybe you or me. But
oh.
I'm here for you. Um, and this is why I do my shows, and I try to tell people, baby, man, when one of your parents is dying, it's gonna be a trip. It's gonna be a trip.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's gonna be a trip.
Well,
So,
this trip about to end real quick.
and I know that you were upset because you felt like she went with a lot of pain,
She did. My
and
son was.
Yeah.
Walked in there and she was in agony. And he said, I told her, listen, give her the morphine, 0.25 low dose. Do me a favor, please give it to her. And it wasn't until the next day she did it, and then Mama passed away within the 24 hours. So she basically was in agony the whole time.
Yeah.
When I was taking care of her, because they thought I was trying to overdose. So I said, look, if Mama's howling all night, I'm hurting, help me. What you gonna do? Help her. She
Oh, I know
can't
a
do nothing.
girl. Yeah, a lady I talked to at the last funeral that I went to, and she was telling me, she said my mother was in so much pain when she
Yeah,
left here. She said we were begging the good Lord to take her.
yes, ma'am.
GJ34 Amber is saying, as long as you can handle it and keep your cool.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
yeah, you'll be
Yeah.
able to keep your cool. But like I said, death brings out the worst in people. It really does.
I'm so glad that it shined a light on them, because then I found out what they really think of me. They don't think very much of me at all. So guess what? All the giving I do, all the doing that I've done, and was continue all the way up. Buy my, food, cigarettes, whatever you need, gas in your car. If I could do it, I was doing it. But when now that you done come out and show me what you think about me, you get nothing from me
Yeah.
ever again. Not even a conversation. Not even no words. That's fine.
Well,
I'm good with it.
you know, y'all are siblings and it might take a while and y'all gonna still need each other. And y'all gonna be able to sit down and y'all gonna talk about it. Somebody gonna call, and apologize and say, I'm sorry for the way I treated you when mama was passing.
Mm.
It's such an emotional thing, and that's what I was trying to prepare you for when I was telling you, girl, you gonna look at these people like, who are they? Is
I was
this like where did they come from?
I
And
was not prepared. I was not prepared at all.
and
I'm
I
still in
tried to
shock.
tell you, you know, and
I'm still in shock, really. Literally.
oh yeah, it's gonna take a minute. It's
Oh,
gonna take a minute, but it's gonna be all right. It's
yeah,
gonna be all right
absolutely.
because
God's got me. He got me.
yeah, yeah, and the good Lord gonna want y'all siblings to be able to talk and communicate. Y'all gonna get it together. Yeah,
Lord,
yeah, cause y'all gonna find out after mama is gone how much y'all really need each other. Yeah.
yeah, I guess so. I see Yikwaba. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, Yikwaba.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He looked up what they diagnosed him with, and he saw that they said that he was religious psychosis. I've never heard of that. You know, I don't know what that is, Yikwaba. What he's talking about. Do you know what religion?
So
I'm
no,
trying to
what I'm thinking they did is because your Waba had a pretty rough life. Not too rough, but he was on a lot of meds when he was coming up.
Oh,
And
okay.
once he got into his religion, or not religion, but whatever he believes in, and he feels like that's what saved him. So they gave him a diagnosis of a
Oh,
religious psychosis.
wow.
You'll have a lot of people say, if it wasn't for the Lord saving me, or
Right.
somebody took this taste from me, and it was a higher power,
Right.
but they want to diagnose you, which
Oh,
is funny to me
that is.
because I have somebody, they try to diagnose me. I told them, no, baby, you can't diagnose me. Because, see,
No,
I done met you with the energy that you was giving me. No more.
that's
You know. And so don't say I'm toxic. No, you been the toxic one. I done kept my mouth shut.
yep.
You done did things to me. And I just let some things go. But honey,
They couldn't put
when people want to try to diagnose you, they got the problem.
That's exactly right. So April, you said when you met that person back with the same energy that they were giving out to you, they couldn't handle it.
They
They
couldn't handle it.
couldn't handle it.
They could not handle it.
They couldn't handle the truth.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. Can't handle the truth.
Okay. So your Wabas say they were saying I heard voices, but I didn't until I was given psychosis drugs at
Oh,
17. See, that's what they did with a lot of our people.
oh
They
yes.
put them on a lot of meds, especially these younger kids.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fact. That's still going on. Well, I think they buckling down on it now. They introduce poisons and get the poisons and the things in your mind, the drugs in your system, and poison you and dumb you down. Easy to control and just you know, it's a money thing. That's where big pharma
Yeah.
comes in on the giving everybody medication, a pill for this, a pill for that, a pill to bring you up, a pill to bring you down, a pill to make you sleep, a pill to wake you up, a water pill, a diet pill, a pill to make you hungry. Jesus Christ, please leave us alone. Keep
Yeah.
them damn pills to yourself. Yeah.
Um, your Wabba GJ34 is asking you, what do you mean by voices? So I'm taking it as once they put him on the drug,
Yeah.
what really made him crazy, and he started hearing voices.
Yeah.
You know, that's a form of what is that, schizophrenic?
Yeah, they make you that way.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, they
and if
make you
you
that way.
see, and if you are having an issue, it magnifies it. When you start taking them pill those medications, they magnify the problem. They
Yeah.
give you one to numb you down and the other one to magnify the issue. So they magnify your issue, but they keep you numb like a zombie, and then they got you. You know, you're gonna be on pills the rest of your life. Money, 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 money. Right?
Money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They don't care how they abuse the people, the good people of the world. God's
No, they
children
don't.
abused in so many ways. Uguaba is a good example. Even the drugs. It's
Yeah, I
world.
know a lot of kids I met. Remember when they were diagnosing all of the kids with ADHD,
Yeah.
putting them on meds. If a kid act out, they were saying they was a problem child and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think they put a
They
whole
inject.
of
Uh-oh. He said that, okay, here, let me put his comments up so you can read them, Amber.
okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that. 17. What do you mean about voices? Well, I don't know Jesus for what they was. They was trying to make me denounce Messiah. Oh yeah, of course.
Mm-mm.
Wow, it's just amazing to me the things that we are waking up to, the things that are done. They injected me with something for demit. What? Wow, you was a guinea pig. They was just doing whatever. I am so sorry you went through that. I hope everything's all right with you now. Something for dementia. I don't even. That's crazy. And dementia is a thing that is a natural occurring. Is well, actually, I read up on that. They say it is caused by certain things, certain medications. Bring that on, you know, and different things affect us and alter our minds and our thinking and our just keeping us sick. You know,
Mm-hmm.
keep us sick, dumbed down, and divided. That's
Yep.
the sick, divided, and dumbed down. Control, power, and it all connects back to money. Follow the money.
Yeah. Oh wow. I'm so sorry that happened to you, you whopper.
That's awful.
Were you
Oh,
able to press charges against your abuser?
he got molested one time in there. Look, once you get in a facility, you, you know it's a they can do what they want to, and you can't say nothing because they think you crazy. Who gonna
Mm-hmm.
listen to a crazy person? Who gonna believe a crazy person that's on meds? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. Uh-uh. Nobody would believe you. Even
Mm-hmm.
no. She's a straight out victim all the way around on all counts.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, man. I ain't even gonna tell you about nursing homes. I thought my mama was in the best one. My mama. Hey, look. I ain't gonna go into all that, but hey,
Yeah. And we can do a show on nursing homes.
we need to. We need to.
Oh, they laughed at you saying it was a fantasy. Oh, they knew what they had did.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they knew what they had did.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Now, did you go get treatment?
So how did he get out of the facility? How did you get out of the facility, you guapa? Am I saying the name right? See, I would have had to yank you out of the facility if it were have been me. But that's just me. What I would have done. I don't know. Are you in? Uh, I don't want him to indulge give too much information, but I hope you're in a safe place now. I hope that you are past that, and I don't know what's going on with you right now in your present day. If you could elaborate, that would be nice. Hello.
Okay, yeah, Amber, you got to stay here because I don't know why why
Are
this
you?
internet.
You trying
keeps
to tell
going
me
out. It keeps kicking me out. Check
you
this out. Your Wabba said, read these comments.
you hold me hostage? You laughing now and hold me
Yeah.
hostage. You laughing. Oh my goodness. My roommate told me they were sneaking in the room. Really? What do you mean they were sneaking in the room? Who was sneaking in the room? And why your roommate didn't say something when he caught them sneaking in the room? Why didn't he say something? See something, say something. You know, just pray.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, I got out by pretending like I heard voices. Wow. Just prayer nobody believed me. I
You said the chief got you out. Was that like
heard
the
it.
chief of the gangs or?
Okay, the chief of what? What was he the chief of? Hmm. Yeah. Crazy. You know, I want to mention 3 other people. That's GJ Threeple, um, Flamethrower, and JB. He's trying to change his name to Outsider. But um, you know, oh my God, I had his name on tip of my tongue a while ago. Oh,
Oh, he said the sheriff.
Proud
Yeah.
Mixed Child. Proud Mixed
Oh
Child.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody was asking where you were at, and Flamethrower. He came into a show, and he told me to tell you that he missed you, and don't
Oh.
let nobody run you off. And
Mm-mm.
yeah.
No, it was just coincidental that my mama fell, and then from there it was a ride through hell all the way till she passed away the other day. I think it was
Hmm.
Monday or Tuesday. See, I'm confused. I don't even know exactly what day it was. Tuesday. Oh, she was dying. We thought she was going to die on Mother's Day, but she waited till the next day.
Oh,
It was
thank goodness.
the day after Mother's Day.
Hmm.
She gonna mess around and claim Mother's Day as her very own day.
Yeah.
You know, just
Your Wabba says they locked a little girl in the padded room with the lights out. She was screaming all night. Some of those facilities will hurt a person before they help them.
hmm
Ain't that
now,
something?
I believe what he's saying because
Me
you know
too.
I've seen what an institution is like in a hospital, in a like a regular hospital. They got like the 5th floor, the 3rd floor. They always got a special floor dedicated to the psychiatric ward, psychiatric unit. And when I was
Hmm.
my mama used to fight when I was a teenager, not physically. Well, I never hit her, but I couldn't take it, and so they sent me off for about 30 days on insurance covered 30 days. That padded room he's talking about, my roommate, look, that girl was staring at me in the dark all night long, and I got up and went to the nurse station. I said, look, I can't go back in my room. I said, my roommate staring at me. Oh, she got the covers pulled up to her face, and she peeking at me. You know, because you could see there was still light in the room from the hall, the hospital hallway. They put me in that padded room with the door open. Next thing I know, there's some crazy. It look long hair, looked like an Indian woman. Now I was not crazy. Okay, I was depressed. This lady was standing over me while I was sleeping on the floor in the padded room with the door open because I wasn't locked down. It's just the only place they could put me for the night because I wasn't going back in my room. Hey,
Hmm.
it's so crazy. Now that place where I was, I never saw any crazy stuff, but they do lock people in padded rooms, and
Hmm.
and even in jail or prison, they got a special place for crazy people, you know, like a psych ward for people that are they truly something going on with them, and they scream all night and bang on the they put them in the buck chair where they can't. They tie their legs down and their arms down and their around their neck, and all they can do is scream. They call it the buck board, the buck chair, and and you hear them screaming. All everybody in there and on that in that unit will be screaming all night. I've heard that, and I was there for 60 days in solitary confinement for my protection, not because I was crazy, but if you go into protective custody, they will put you in that crazy unit. And I heard these people day and night screaming. One lady used to throw crap, her poop out through the where they give you your tray, through the hole. She would throw that on the damn guards, and hey, they go in there and beat her down, take all her clothes off, all her bed sheets. Now this is in a jail, in a prison. Hey, this world, it's got so much ugliness, we just don't see it. And it's happening right now, everywhere, all over the place. We just don't see it. Yeah, it's horrible.
Wow. Wow, this will be another show that we're going to need to talk about. Uh,
Padded
wow.
room, such
Yeah.
rubber rooms.
And this is what I'm saying. They say so much stuff happens in these institutions.
It's ugly.
That's another thing.
Hey, April, when we start
Uh-huh.
talking about the nursing homes, look, I wasn't there. But my son told me one of the young girls that come in once a week to, you know, bathe my mom and do her hair and all that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
She said it's a good thing y'all brought her home because she said, you know, if they got a DNR, do not resuscitate. And what they do is and that they were doing it to my mama too, but I go up there every day to make sure that she was getting fed because if they can't feed themselves, they don't eat, right? So
Right.
she had that brain damage after she went under surgery from the anesthesia. She couldn't feed herself, so I went up there. But this little girl, this young girl, nurse's aide, told us she would go. She said she walked by a room and the guy had choked on his food, and they didn't assist him because they had a DNR, do not resuscitate. So if you choking on some food, they're not allowed to do the highlight remover or anything on maneuver on you to help you to quit choking. She said they left where he vomited up all over his face and shirt. They left him like that and said, let the people that come from them to pick him up from the to take him to the morgue, let them deal with it. She said it broke her heart. She said she literally cleaned that man up. That's human dignity. She couldn't just let that man lay there like that and them come pick him up, you know, put him in the body bag and take him to the morgue. She said that was they don't care, especially if you're older and they don't care about you. You know, we didn't know my mama had a bed sore on her. They weren't. She came home with one big as the palm of your hand. That they weren't doing anything. I go up there and they weren't doing anything that they were supposed to be doing for her at
Oh,
all.
wait a minute. Hold on. So, GJ Threeful, read this. I think maybe because, you know, he be looking up stuff.
Yeah,
So, he said, so if they see that you have any beliefs that are not expected of you to have, and they not understand things that you're saying, they now got a diagnosis for that. Interesting. They call this religious psychosis.
that
Ain't
is
that something?
that is something. That's crazy. They label everything. Everything. They just gotta quit
And
with
they
it.
come up with a diagnosis for everything so they can put you on the meds.
Yeah, it's a money game on the medications. Literally, you know about big pharma. You know the Bible speaks of pharmakia in Revelations. A pharmakia is the word out of the Bible meaning pharmaceuticals, meaning medications, and they will medicate the population. Pharmakia, yeah, it's biblical. It's in the Bible. You can read it. Look up pharmakia, GJ34 in the Bible. Religious psychosis. I've never heard of that. Something new.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is it contagious? I don't think so. That's crazy.
Mm, mm, mm. Lord have mercy. Girl, see, that's what I like about these shows. Is hold on.
It's a lot of stress.
And honey, yeah, it's a lot of stress when you got people that have come up with diagnosis and labels.
Oh my God. Girl, I won't go to the hospital. I need to go to the ER, right? I've been needing to go for about 2 weeks and I will not go. First thing they want to do is stick a needle in your arm, an IV thing. Next thing you know, they're going to put whatever they want to in you. I'm not doing it.
Mhm.
I got me a bottle of Tylenol. I got me a bottle of Excedrin. I got me a box of BC powders. I got a bottle of Motrin. Getting ready to take me some right now. I'm not going back to the where they can. I've heard if you can help it, don't let them stick any kind of needle in. And I'm not being paranoid
Yeah.
because they also gave my mother illegally. They gave her a vaccine when they got her to the facility. It's on the paper. They gave her a vaccine that she was unaware of. Now, how are you going to give my mama an injection when she can't even know who she is right now? That's a violation. That's a moving violation. What did they stick my mama with, right? My mama fell and broke her hip, not her brain. Come on.
But check this out, girl. Honey, hold on.
Okay. I'm getting ready to swallow pills.
Look what I done found. Religious psychosis. I Googled it.
Uh-oh.
Woo!
We need to talk about that sometime too.
Yeah, we don't need to do a show on this because I'm getting ready to go to Walmart with some people in the building. And
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to have to end the show. When would you guys like to talk about this religious psychosis?
Well, you can call me if
Okay.
I don't answer because I got some things I'm having to take care of this weekend,
Okay.
and the guy's coming to get some stuff out of my house. I'm not letting my brother-in-law just load it all up and give it away to anybody. So I'm
Okay.
giving it to people who need it. And
Yeah.
so the funeral's Monday. Now,
Yeah.
so if you want to do it between now and then, message me. I'll let you know if I'm able to.
Okay.
I can't believe that I just talked all this time, April. After
Girl,
being,
you know what? It feels good to let some things out.
I'm
Holding
trying,
stuff in ain't good for your body.
no,
It's not good.
I'm trying to get back with y'all. I'm trying to get back with. I've been silent. I've only been in my mother's house and subjected to my sisters. My sisters refusing to help my mother.
Yeah.
I had to walk away.
They just felt like they didn't want your mom to be given all of that pain meds.
She was
And
in agony.
yeah,
Agony.
yeah,
But it's okay. Mama's gone. She is in a better place. She's up there with your mama.
mm-hmm,
Girl,
yep,
you know you're rejoicing and happy. We the ones that
mm-hmm.
were in hell. We in
And girl,
hell.
wait a minute. And if they had a chance to come back here, they would say, heck no.
And they would say, like, why you gonna condemn me to hell? I just left there. I'm not going back. I believe that. They talk about people died and they had the choice to come back. And they didn't want to come back, but God made them come back.
Yeah.
Sent them back anyway because it wasn't their time. Really? But they come back feeling different and renewed and have a different look on life and
Right.
people and spirituality.
Okay, y'all. I gotta go. They're calling me.
My girl,
Okay.
bye.
They are resting. Yep, they resting. Okay, y'all. Okay, I'll call y'all. I gotta go, y'all, because I'm running to Walmart so I can get me some foods that I want to snack on. Okay. Hey, Tomcat, where you been? That's the commission. Yeah. Hey, I still need you to do that work. T-Cat, I have not gotten in touch with you. I have not forgotten. But honey, since May 6th, I've been in hotels. We had to evacuate our building, and I've canceled all doctor's appointments, because I had appointments on the day that they was moving us, and I rescheduled some appointments, and they said we moving to another hotel. So I just said, you know what? Whenever I get back is when I will schedule my appointments and get things done that I want to get done. Peace out, everybody. I love y'all. I'm so glad Amber is back. Yeah. And we support you, T-Cat. Peace out.